One memory that we all have in common is of our grandfather. He used to tease us. He would sing, "Toni, there's a boy outside. He wants to marry you." And it drove us crazy. But what's funny about that is that now it's 20-something years later, and we're outside Toni Ann's childhood home, and there was a boy outside, and he wanted to marry her. And indeed, he did marry her just a few moments ago in Granddaddy and Nani's room. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. Person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. We gather today under extraordinary circumstances. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, I think it's fair to say that this is not the wedding that Zach or Toni had in mind, but they have shown grace under pressure, innovation, compromise, and flexibility. Zach and Toni's love reminds us that it is possible to weather any storm, and as long as we have love in our life, they remind us that every future looks brighter when we walk it together.
Child, innocent as starlight, veil spread against the moon, seed planted with intention, faith struggling with roots.
Back in high school, I used to joke that I was gonna marry you. Well, guess what? It wasn't a joke after all. That's right, I played the long game. I knew from the moment we were together that you were my soulmate. You are strong, intelligent, supportive, and an absolute smoke show. Seriously, how did I get so lucky? You're dependable, you always seem to know what people need, and you give it to them freely and selflessly. You're hilarious and you make it look effortless. Your laughter is infectious and can pull me out of the darkest moods. Your presence is so warm and comforting, you're basically a chocolate chip cookie in human form. I promise to love you forever. I promise to listen. I promise to remain your best friend throughout the years, and I love you most.
You are the most passionate, loyal person that I know. Throughout our time together, I've seen you give 110% to every endeavor that you set out to conquer. You work hard and you take pride in the things that you do, and I have loved being able to see you settle into your life as a teacher and a coach. Your kids are truly, truly lucky to have you, and so am I. It's no secret that I sometimes struggle with my confidence, but I have always looked to you as an inspiration on that front. You never hide who you are. What you see is what you get with Zach Ruiz. And even though you can be stubborn sometimes, I always admire your ability to remain faithful to your principles. You are my greatest cheerleader. Seriously, babe, no one gives a pep talk like you. And through our love and your support, I have grown confident in myself. And I want to thank you for always pushing me beyond what I think I'm capable of. You make me stronger just by loving me. I promise to listen, and I promise to remain your best friend throughout the years. I love you so much.
And now, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church, it is my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife, Zach, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud and excited to present Mr. and Mrs. Zach Ruiz.
This has been a long time coming, and I'm very happy for you both. I could only imagine that as a little girl, Toni, you would dream of having a big fairy tale wedding, but I could say I wouldn't have it any different than what it is today. I think I've cried or sobbed more today than I have at some funerals. So marriage is hard work. Well, you guys have been working hard for a long time to get to this point. The rest of your life should be this, and I'd like to drink to that.
Love Zach so much. We are so glad that the two of you are together forever. You always say he's your best friend, and that is the best way to start off a marriage. I think any love story starts with two people as best friends.
I hear one word the most: lucky. We are very lucky. Excuse me. We've been very blessed to have you, and very, very fortunate to have you in our lives. Our family, and that's what we all are now, family.
You're like a just right hot sauce. Great flavor, big kick, slow burn. Toni Ann, you're a dance party that lasts 5 hours but feels like it lasts 3 glorious days. Zach, you're like that one karaoke song that you keep in your back pocket because you can nail every rhyme. Toni Ann, you're a comet that only shows up in the night sky once every 100 years. You are a once-in-a-lifetime sister, and we love you so much.
This is everything I have to tell you about love. Nothing. This is everything I have learned about marriage. Nothing. Like a book without pages or a forest without trees. Because there are things you cannot know before you experience them. Because no study can prepare you for those joys or the trials. Because nobody else's love, nobody else's marriage is like yours. And it's a road you can only learn by walking it, a dance you cannot be taught, a song that did not exist before you began together to sing.